hi, it's the Tiny One slash Bishie, and let's play some more Final Fantasy 14. Ugh, this marathon to get to 30 is so tiring. And a little stressful. But I'll get there. Hopefully, we'll see. Let's see what she wants. Men of the Blue Tattoos. Kahim Thada wishes to entrust you with an important task. In light of your role in recent events, there are a few others to whom I would entrust this task. Since last we spoke, a curious mystery has been discovered amongst the personal effects of Zata Zafarin, the pirate behind the plot to sabotage the victory. This missive was penned in the most unusual script, a script we believe to be some manner of code. Needless to say, anything which a proven enemy of LIMSALOMINSA deems worthy of enciphering is like to be of great interest to the Maelstrom. Unfortunately, none of us can make sense of the message. In cases such as this, I'm told the Yellow Jackets are wont to turn to Baderon and his convenient connections. Thus, I would have you deliver this missive to the proprietor of the Drowning Wench. In his hand and no other, do you understand? Okay. So because I have to go back to LIMSA, I'm going to, let's see. Do I have Airport? I think I have Airport. I do not. Gosh darn it. Okay. So am I gonna have to go to LIMSA anyway? Probably. Yeah. Oh, I could go to LOMINSA and, wait, I'm at Swift Perch, right? No. Where am I? Help, I'm lost. I'm at Dry Docks. So I could go to Swift Perch and then go up to Airport. So that's what I'm gonna do. Because, I don't think Swift Perch is that far away. Alright. Okay, let's get out of here. And I think I can avoid the fates. Nope. Just keep running. Okay. Oh good, and then Airport is like right here. And she is right there. Let me get the Chocobo Keep. And then, touch this. I can't believe I started up as level 6 and now I'm level 19. I'm kind of proud of myself. Let us be about our task. Pray inform the steersman at the pier that we are ready to conduct our inspection. Should violence be offered, you are to execute stratagem Hammerfall. Do not forget, your tactics are both your shield and your weapon. Okay, so... Oh, this one. Okay. Okay. So I go this way. There's the steersman. You're with the folks from Mailben's Gate? Aye. Ah, house. I knew there'd be trouble. Oh, well. Well then, I'm certainly glad to see you can handle yourself. You'll find the landing boat just down here at the end of this ramp. I'll have no part of what comes next, though. That doesn't sound very good. Okay. Good thing I am level 19. Deftly handled. Once again, I am reminded of our guildmaster. Thanks to your efficient response, we were able to commence this inspection earlier than I calculated. We shall board the merchant vessel out in the bay. Arstola, if you would take the rudder, the Morning Star awaits. That's a big boat. Since the welcoming party at the pier failed to deter us, I expect, with a probability of 85%, that our arrival will incite further belligerence. Our objective, however, is not to trade blows, but to gain access to the hold. It may behoove us to employ stratagem hardhead. The aim of our opponents is to buy time so that suspect goods may be tossed into the ocean. I do not intend to give them that time. We can bull our way towards the cargo hold as quick as we can. It is a tactic fraught with risk, but one that your presence makes possible. Shall we begin? Uh-oh, there's... I'm Forseer Kalahia. By the authority of the Malvian Malvian's Gate, I request that you surrender your goods for assessment. Well now, your timing couldn't be worse, lass. The old door is all rusted up, you see. Bloody thing won't open. You have to come back another day after we've fixed the hinges. I will see that cargo now. Any vessel entering the port of LIMSALOMINSA is bound by law to submit to a routine inspection. The law it is. Lads, I reckon it's time our guests add themselves a little accident. Pitch them over the side. Defeat the crew, okay? Well, let's go! Nice. I got a nice chunk of experience. A masterful display. Now we can finally gain access to their cargo. Oh, dude. What have we here then? It's one of these admiral's lapdogs scampering about me shit. You're just like your mistress, always sticking your nose in where it ain't invited. Dude, get off her book. No, it can't be. Ha! Recognized me pretty face, did he? But you were caught, exiled. Yeah, protect her. Brassier, are you hurt? Can you stand? Oh, she mad? Stay back. You stay away from me. Brassier, please, calm down. What are your orders? I've had enough of your whimpering, and I certainly had enough of these bloody books. It's clear you ain't learning anything from them. Oh, no. Reckon it's time you got a different kind of lesson. Ah! Oh, she fainted. No, Fikia Preserva. She's fainted. We must withdraw. Quickly, back to the boat. We'll carry the force here. Aye, that's right. You slink on back to your mistress, you worthless curs. Haha. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. The heck happened? In the world? Guess I have to go back to LOMINSA either way. So I'll talk to Battleron first. Oh good, I'm right here. Oh my god, excuse me. Oops. Come on. After castle. So yeah, being exhausted from work did not help me in trying to get Silent Ghost and tinybishie level 30, and then the hours and hours long server maintenance didn't help either. Ahoy there, I've been hearing about your deeds at the dry docks. Atabyram laid out the entire tale for me. Poor Sod was still reeling at his old man's part in the business, but at least she kept the victory from being sunk before she sailed. And for that, I owe ye me thanks. You really made a name for yourself here in LIMSALOMINSA. Lass, folks know that when they need something doing... Eh? You need something doing? And what might that be? What's this? You want someone to read a message written funny letters for you? And Gahim thought I might know a man as could? Well, let's see it then. Aye. I reckon I might know a canny bugger what can read stuff like this. I believe saw it by the name of Baderon. You know, you're like one of me regulars now. You've never let me down yet, and Navigator help me. I reckon I can trust you. Garam Sada was right to want this message deciphered. We've got us some trouble brewing here, and no mistake. Get ready for action, and I'll explain. Okay. I'm level 20! Yeah! Yeah! More levels! I have such confidence, I know. Good to have you aboard, lass. Now then, where to start? Feint and strike. Baderon has a task for a trusted adventurer. Back when I was younger and nastier, I earned me a living as a sellsword. In that business, if you wanted to know what your enemy was up to, you had to learn to read orders ye prized from the cold dead hands of his mates. That's how I came to know how to read your message. Truth be told, the script was only too bloody familiar. Them's Sahagin letters, lass. And I should know, I gutted more fishback messengers than I can count. It gets worse, though. The plan to blow up the Victory is all in here, right down to the fine details. Looks like they meant to raise 8 kinds of hell in western NOSCEA, then it the Maelstrom's new flagship in the confusion. The point being, the attack on the Victory weren't the act of a few rebellious pirates. 'Twas a key part of some canny bastard's grand plan. But if I'm reading this aright, the attack itself came much too early. I'll wager they panicked when they saw you was on to them, rushed to do the job, and buggered it up. Them tattoo-faced bastards, as they say, was paying Byram's old man there with the serpent reavers, right? But none of their crew was there, was they? Did they have some sort better to do, or what? Oh, interesting. So if you watched my tinybishie playthrough, those 2 long-haired ponytail, white long-haired ponytail characters walking away, they're important. And I think you remember them in the ship on the way to LIMSA. 7 L's, I got it all backwards. That mess at the Victory, that was meant to be a bloody distraction. The fishbacks ain't interested in the Maelstrom's baby. They're after men, just like they've always been. They're sending their pirate lackeys after a civilian target. This bit about raising hell in western NOSCEA, that's where it'll be. Some smat tells me Swift Perch is about to get it. And it hard. Here's a rough translation of the message. Take it to Commander Rayner at the Coral Tower and tell him he's in for a busy day. Oh, and give him an and. You can be damn sure he'll need one. Sure, yep. Alright. Before I do that though, let's get to the Arcanist Guild. Ah, level 20, yeah. I'm worried about her. I don't like that. Arcanist Guild. Can I get to 21 before this episode is done? That'd be awesome. Watch me finish at like 7 in the morning. I have Thursday is food bank day. I might just go to the food bank with my roommate and then take a nap. It's good to see you well. Gia's friend sent word ahead of your travels. An unfortunate turn of events, but considering the infamous Blackheart you faced, you might have fared much worse. Have you heard of the pirate Doesmaga? He was exiled from LIMSALOMINSA some years ago, but it appears he has chosen to defy the Admiral's orders. And once more he dares to lay hand on Forcier Kalihia. The poor lass must have been terrified. If I had known that Doesmaga or Maga was aboard that ship, I never would have assigned her to that duty. The assessor may require some time to recover. For Kalia, that man is a nightmare made flesh. Though her physical wounds will soon mend, there is little we can do to solve the hurt to her mind. You are concerned? Angry mayhap? Harness that energy and channel it into your training. I predict we shall be needing your skills again before long. Okay. All right. Oh, it's now maroon. Okay. Pincer maneuver. Acting guild master Thubair Jim appears unusually distressed. Greetings. In case such doubts fill your mind, you should know that I am ever willing to lend an ear if you find your thoughts troubled. At the very least, I would have you know this, since it seems that Kalihia does not. The Forcia has been missing since this morning. There has been other times when she disappeared without a word, but we have always been able to find her. Alas, this is not the case this day. Were the guildmaster here, he could deduce her whereabouts with nary a moment's concentration. I find myself beginning to wonder if those who devote themselves overmuch to Arcanema are more prone to bouts of wanderlust. But while I might wish to ponder further such oddities of character, we must needs organize a search party. Would you be so kind as to make inquiries in Hawker's Alley? It's not uncommon for her wanderings to take a path through the markets. Okay. Man, I didn't get much experience from that one. Let's see. Hawker's Alley. What am I doing? There's the person I need. You seek a Yukote agent of Neilban's Gate? Why yes, I have seen her, spoken with her. In fact, she was however apprehended by the Yellow Jackets. The heck? The assessor was drilling me for details about a quick-reared smuggling ring based in Ailport, but then the soldiers arrived and took her away. If you wish to know her fate, then I suggest you speak with Jinadade of the Coral Tower. Okay, well, I think both are in the Coral Tower. Yeah, Captain Raynor. And the pincer maneuver. Okay. So where is the Coral Tower? Where's close to it? Oh, Marauders Guild. Alright. I don't know, I have a bad feeling I'll get close to 30 but not hit 30. But I don't know, I'll see. Not gonna give up yet. Foreseer Kalahia. Yes, we brought her in for questioning regarding the reappearance of the pirate Doesmaga. A member of the Arcanist Guild, are you? Then I see no reason to conceal the nature of our discourse. Perhaps you are already aware of this, but the Foreseer was once held captive by that rabid sea dog. Few pirates sink to such depths of depravity as Doesmaga. It has been 6 years now since he was exiled from LIMSALOMINSA for engaging in the worst kind of black market trading. And now the villain has returned. He is, however, both cunning and cautious, and continues to evade our troops. Thus we hope to borrow the knowledge of Foreseer Kalahia, whose experiences have given her an intimate familiarity with the way the scoundrel operates. At least that was our intent. After weathering a barrage of questions from the assessor, we found ourselves, instead, providing the details of our search. Should you wish to speak with Foreseer Kalahia, I imagine she has already returned safely to your guild. Okay. And then there's Raynor. Let's talk to him. Yes, I am Raynor. Ah, you must be the adventurer whose name seems to be on everyone's lips. You are to be commended for your part in thwarting the plot to destroy the victory. Now what can I do for you this day? You bear an urgent message from Baderon? Why do I get the feeling that my hopes for a quiet morning are about to be cruelly dashed? Tell me, what is afoot? An assault on Swiftperch, but we've seen nothing to suggest the Serpent Reavers are massing for an attack. Even so, it would be foolish to discount the possibility. Baderon is rarely wrong about such matters. I will marshal the Yellowjackets for battle immediately. The only question is where to send them. While I concur that Baderon's assessment that the attack on the dry docks was intended as a diversion, Swiftperch is one of several possible targets for the main thrust. Commodore, sir. Report. It is the Sahagin, sir. They mounted a large-scale assault on South Tide Gate and threatened to overwhelm our defenses within the day. The garrison requests immediate reinforcements. By the Navigator, it seems my decision has been made for me. Muster the troops and give the order to march. Aye, the Serpent Reavers are in league with the Sahagin, which means there is every chance this assault on Tide Gate may yet prove to be another feint. The fact remains, however, that we can ill afford to ignore it, and that leaves Swiftperch vulnerable to those pirate traders. It is at times such as these that I wish the Warriors of Light yet walked among us, but wishes will avail us not. You must serve in their absence. Make for Swiftperch with all haste, and lend your strength to the squads I can spare for the settlement's defense. Okay. Alright. Let's go to the Arcanist Guild real quick. And then I'll go to Swiftperch. Back already? You were led to believe she had returned here? I'm afraid not. So the Yellowjackets told you something of her history with Doesmaga, did they? Perhaps it would be best if I told you the entire tale. Doesmaga's banishment was a result of a surprise inspection that revealed his involvement in an underground slave trade. The assessor that stepped aboard the pirate's merchant ship spoke of finding dozens of unwashed unfortunates crammed into that squalid hold. Among those prisoners was a young Miko Te, destined for some black market auction block. Though she was initially too terrified to even speak, the guildmaster brought her out of her fearful daze with the gift of an initiate's grimoire. Yes, the self-same tome that she has carried her entire career. Of course, did you not mention that Kalai's grimoire was thrown into the sea? There are rumors of a Quiqueran merchant of ill repute that retrieved the black market goods the crew of the Morningstar heaved into the ocean. Even now, he gloats over the salt-encrusted catch in Aleport. It is entirely possible that the Foreseer's most prized possession was caught up in the Quiqueran's salvage net. I have no doubt now that she has reached the same conclusion to Aleport with you, that is, where you will find our wayward assessor. Okay. So, let's go to Swiftperch. I have Swiftperch, right? Yes. Okay. Alright. Probably another instance. Yep. There's so many of these. Commodore Rayner sent word we begin reinforcements, but I didn't expect him to send you. You certainly look like you've seen your share of action, though. You bear little resemblance to the wide-eyed whelp I met fresh off the ferry. In any case, do you know what you're fighting for here? This place, Swiftperch, it was rebuilt by folk who stood strong in the face of every hardship the calamity threw their way. And we're not about to let some fish-fancying scum claim the honor of being the ones who finally broke their spirits. Don't give those pirate bastards one bloody ohm, you hear me? My level's sinking down 2 levels. Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Here they come. Here now, I thought all them yellow jacket worms were meant to be busy. That useless skag ain't followed the plan, has he? Now what? Pull back and wait for our Sahagin brothers? Piss on that. We ain't turning back empty-handed. Remember, no killing the small folk. It'll be your blood that stains Lord Leviathan's altars. The yellow bellies ye can butcher at will. Them dirt-eating slugs will be crushed under the full might of the Serpent Reavers. Seems Swiftperch was the main target after all, eh? Squads 1 and 2, protect the townsfolk. Squad 3, you're our rear guard. The rest of you, we'll meet their charge where we stand. Let us bear the Commodore word of our victory, or no word at all. For LIMSALOMINSA. Rawr, I'll gut you all, yellow bellies, and dance on your gizzards. Let's go! Well fought. The Reavers are beaten and scattered. I'll take some men and hunt down the stragglers. Oh, but there may be more of them lurking about, so don't let your guard down just yet. Of course, the masked stranger. The source of her strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command that I may smite mine enemies. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. Defeat the masked mage. Okay. Hi, dude. Excuse me. That the wisdom of the Paragon should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons, did he say? Then it is as I feared. They are known as the Bringers of Chaos, or Ascians, to give them the proper name. It would seem our suspicions were correct. It is they who have been manipulating the beast tribes. Pardon? You would know if we Charlians have encountered Ascians before? I have never spoken to you of my homeland. How did you know whence I hail? Wait, I do begin to see. You have been blessed with a special gift. Are you alright, lass? If I'd known a mean bugger like that was hiding in the bushes, I would have left a squad or 6 to keep you company. Well, at least now we can call this kidnapping investigation to a close. Those Reavers were the ones sprinting folks away in the dead of night, and this bastard here was pulling all the strings. A trifle simplistic, but not inaccurate. I came as soon as I sensed his presence, but I never thought to find such a scene of carnage. Yet we prevailed, and thanks to your heroic actions, I have learned much. Aye, heroic is the word. I don't want to think about what would have happened if you hadn't been here, friend. And your assistance is much appreciated too, Lady Y'shtola. Please give our regards to the Scions. I am glad to have played a role in bringing what I hope is an end to this disturbing spate of abductions. The thread of your fate forms a part of a most intriguing tapestry. Perhaps we will be afforded the chance to speak more in the near future. For now, however, you must see this particular tale to its conclusion. Pray send my greetings to Commodore Rayner. Yuck. Okay. I'll report to Rayner at Coronel Town. Okay. Let's go to Airport since we're here. Okay. Where is she? Why you have a shirt off? I mean, that is a pretty view. All poor thing. Yes, combat pattern 256 should serve to cover all expected contingencies. You never know when you have to nullify the thaumaturge or two. My retrieval strategy is complete. It is good of you to come. I was unable to calculate for certain if you would piece together my movements in time. Very little is certain when so many variables are involved. But there is good news. This prisoner was kind enough to confirm that the traitor who salvaged the Morningstar's jettisoned cargo did indeed retrieve a tome matching the description of my lost grimoire. LOMINSA law and policies of Neil Ben's Gate would support the confiscation of goods connected to an official inspection, but alas, my personal belongings do not fall under that definition. Thus, I intend to launch an unofficial offensive against the Black Marketeer and his cronies. The peddler has already departed for Candlekeep Quay. It is time I gathered to me such allies as I possess, and I count you as one of them. Despite the nature of this endeavor, Mistress Subai Argium has offered me her cooperation. If you would, pray join her at Ashkan's Embrace. That is where we shall ambush this reputable Quiquian. Disreputable. Okay. So I have to go to the Marbury docks and then go that way. Okay. So, let's see. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode here, and then the next episode will... Oh, I'm about to sneeze. I'll speak with... yeah, we'll meet up with her. But anyways, that's going to be all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, stay happy, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye!